Thank you for joining us for today's video. We're going to quickly go over the latest jumbo loan limits and approval updates for 2022. Homebuyers that have questions can reach out to us 7 days a week by calling 800-962-0677 or visit us at jumbomortgagesource.com. First, let's talk about the latest 2022 conforming loan limits. This is for basic conforming conventional loans. Loan limits did recently increase, and they've increased actually pretty significantly over the last 3 years. And currently right now, the limit for most standard locations in the U.S. is $647,200. These limits do go as high as $970,800 for high cost locations. Some locations in California, maybe DC in the Northeast, the more expensive locations, those limits again can go close to $1 million. And this is for just a one unit property. You can see in the chart below for multi-unit properties, the limits obviously they do increase for 2, 3, and 4 unit properties. They go up even more. So for the jumbo loans, currently the limits are based on the loan to value. And right now, 95% financing is the maximum amount for the jumbo program, and those limits go as high as $1,050,000. And this can vary by state and also obviously the location. The high cost locations would be closer to 1.2 million for the 95% financing. 90%, 10% down payment, those go up to $2 million. 80% increases even more to $3 million, and again, there's higher loan options available with even greater down payments. We'll talk in more detail about the 5% down jumbo mortgage details. Again, loan limits are just over $1 million, slightly higher for high cost locations. Again, these locations in California, around DC, the Northeast, New York, places like that. Credit scores, generally a 680 credit score would be required for 95% financing. Loans over $850,000 may require slightly higher credit score of a 720. The documentation required, it's all the same as a conventional conforming loan. It's full income and assets for documentation, 2 years of tax returns and W-2s for any home buyer that is regularly employed. Just tax returns, obviously, for self-employed borrowers. Property types include vacation, primary residences and vacation homes, single family townhomes and select condos. Investment properties are not permitted. Construction to permanent loans, this is okay with a 10% down payment. It would be a slightly higher down payment to do construction to permanent financing, meaning you want to build your own custom home on a lot that you have picked out. Transaction types include regular purchase and rate and term refinance. And the available terms are all your common adjustable rate mortgages, 3, 5, 7-year ARMs, fixed rate options, 15-year, 30-year fixed, all those common options that are fully amortized with principal and interest. Combo loan options are available and commonly used in order to prevent mortgage insurance or PMI. A lot of times what we'll do is a first loan up to the maximum conforming loan limit, and then do a smaller second mortgage or a piggyback loan to make up the difference up to, again, the allowable loan limit depending on your down payment. 10% down payment, jumbo details. Again, these loan limits can go as high as $2 million. Buyer's credit score should be a 660 for loans below 1 million. Higher credit scores will be needed for larger loans that exceed 1 million. Documentation, all the same. Complete income and asset documentation. Property types, all the same. Primary, single family townhomes, and select condominiums. Transaction types. This includes purchase and rate and term, but also cash out refinance. There are cash out refinance options available up to 90% loan to value. The available terms are, again, all your common adjustable rate mortgages and fixed rate options that are all fully amortized. And again, combo loan options, in this case, maybe an 80% or 80-10 loan to prevent, again, the mortgage insurance and getting around the costly expense of that each month. Documentation and reserve requirements. The documentation, again, they're fully documented loans just like your conventional conforming loans. Last 2 years of tax returns for self-employed borrowers and regular employed borrowers, and of course W-2 statements for the previous last 2 years for your regularly employed borrowers. Last 3 months of any liquid asset statements, basic checking, savings, things like that. And then most recent quarterly retirement statements for any 401k or IRA or retirement accounts, only on an as-needed basis. Those will not always be needed if reserve requirements are shown just through some of the regular savings statements. And when we say reserve requirements, a lot of these programs will require a certain amount of reserves, meaning money that is left over after the down payment and the closing costs are made or satisfied. And those reserve requirements can be anywhere from 3 to maybe 12 months worth of mortgage payments that are, again, left over after the down payment and closing costs are made. And reserve requirements can be met with non-liquid accounts. So 401ks, IRAs, retirement accounts, those can satisfy the reserve requirements. As a quick example, let's say the mortgage payment with taxes, insurance, and everything included is $5,000 a month. And the particular program requires 3 months of mortgage reserves. Well, 5 times 3, 15. So they'll want to see $15,000, again, left over after you've made your down payment and your closing cost. Other jumbo loan programs that are available, there's some specialty programs for self-employed home buyers. That there are bank statement programs available where buyers can use their 12-month history of bank statements in order to formulate income for qualifying. There are some of these options available up to 90% loan to value. Vacation homes, second homes, those are available also up to 90% loan to value. And then construction to permanent financing. This is true construction to permanent financing that's available up to 90% loan to value. Purchasing a house and lot together, and again, true construction to permanent financing. Thank you for listening. Home buyers, again, that have questions, please reach out to us 7 days a week by calling 800-962-0677 or visit us at jumbomortgagesource.com.